Hello, check. Hello, hello, check.
Hello, hello. Check. Hello,
Hello.
नहीं. Hello, hello. Check, check. Hello, hello. Check. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Yes, hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Let us pray. Loving Heavenly Father, we thank you and praise you for this pleasant morning which you have given in our life. Lord, it's all because of your grace, Lord. We could come together in this manner in this holy sanctuary to worship your holy name. After taking part in the Holy Communion, we have gathered here in this manner to deliberate about the issues which we are facing here in this congregation. Lord, as we are getting ready to begin this meeting, we ask you to be here with us, fill us with your wisdom, so that whatever we deliberate and the decision which we make may bring honor and glory to your name. We commit this entire congregation unto your keeping. Be with us, bless us, send us out from this holy sanctuary with your peace. We commit all the members who have come here unto your keeping. We thank you and praise you for the commitment and the interest which they have for this congregation. May your blessing be upon them, so that whatever we discuss may bring lot of blessing and bright future to this congregation. Once again, we commit this meeting unto your keeping. We ask you to be with us, lead us and guide us. Help us to do everything under your leadership, and help us to glorify your good name through all our deliberations. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So this is the continuing meeting of the meeting which was adjourned last month. So we begin this meeting. Last time we took one important decision that we need to have Mr. C.A. Chandrakant as our auditor, and it was approved in the last meeting, and he has gone through our accounts, and today I especially requested him to come and also to be here with us, so that in case if you have any doubts in the accounts, and he may clarify that. That is the reason today he is here. Till the accounts is passed, he will be sitting with us, then he may leave. And also we have Mr. Manish Kolatka as the observer. He was there with us in the last time also. He is the executive committee member of our Pune diocese, and it is our great privilege to have him here with us. So till the last moment he was telling, no, he is not coming, but somehow he matching my invitation and for making you available for this meeting. Thank you. Thank you, Manish, and thank you, Ms. Inamdar. Okay, with this we'll go to straight away the first thing, that accounts. As per our last general body decision, we wanted him to audit and go through the accounts. So he went through the entire thing and he has audited. So I request him to give us his observation and the thing. Wait.
Praise the Lord and good morning to all. First of all, I would like to thank you all for giving me the responsibility of auditing your church accounts, because it was always a desire in my heart that being a Christian and as a chartered accountant, I would like to serve my Lord. And barring few churches in Pune, hardly 2-3, which you are one of them, and then suddenly your audit also came to me. So not only I thank Lord for that, but also to you all. When we speak about the audits, audit is something which you have to inform about the irregularities or something which is not been taken care of properly in your audit observations. As far as the institutions are concerned, it depends upon institution to institution, and therefore when we come to the church or when we talk about the religious organizations, then we have to look into the various laws that are applicable to us. And therefore, the first law that becomes applicable to us is the Maharashtra Public Trust Act. The other laws which come immediately after the Maharashtra Public Trust Act is the Income Tax Act. And then when we go through the accounts of the religious institutions, then we have to see that whether any other law is applicable to us or not. So it becomes a responsibility of the auditor to ensure that whichever the laws that is applicable to the trust are taken care while drafting the audit observations. And then we also have some audit formats. So as far as the Maharashtra Public Trust Act is concerned, they have given a set of format, a one-page format. And they restrict to those, they don't restrict to those issues, but they feel that the auditor should write some answers, yes and no in that. If you go to Income Tax Act, then it is around 8 to 10 pages. Now whatever is written in Income Tax Act, you will never find that in the audit report of the charity format. So all the formats will always be catering to the laws for which we are auditing for. Then there may be other laws also where the formats are not been mentioned, but they expect the auditors to mention something if that is applicable to a particular institution, or rather we will say to our religious institutions. So keeping in mind those things, I have prepared your audit report. I had given the my observations or whatever I want to say, rather my opinion into it, and I have already given it. And I hope I have done the proper justice not to you also, but to the law of this land and to our Almighty. Because what we have to always talk about is the factual position that we get in front of us, what we see, and then form an opinion on that. And whatever opinion that we form, we put it in a form of either in form of answers or elaborating it by way putting an annexure to it. So this is what I have tried to do it, and this is what I have done it. So this is what I would like to say few words about what I have done and what is the current legal position that we have in our country. If there is anything to say, sir, I would like to say. Otherwise, I have. See, I have given my, I don't know whether, I just got this report with me when I entered here, where I find my report is also been annexed there. So if you want, if somebody wants to ask something about it, they can ask me. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Deducted, not deducted,
Yeah.
deducted but not paid.
Okay.
What happens?
Yeah. See, what happens is, TDS is very important provision that relates to income tax now. It doesn't fall in charity, but it falls in income tax. So, if you look at the income tax audit report, I am supposed to report whether the TDS provisions are followed or not. Now, there are various payments that has to be made by the churches. Say, for example, any mistake been done. Now, mistake been done. Now we will pay it off and we will, we'll come out of that. It is not that easy. Let me tell you. Suppose the TDS was supposed to be deducted for the financial year for which I have audited, that is 24-25, and you have not paid the TDS, but now that expenses has gone disallowed in 24-25, and you are compelled to pay tax on that. But suppose in financial year 25-26, you are paying TDS for that, so that expenses will now get allowed to you in 25-26 and not in 24-25. In 24-25, you have to pay tax on that. So that is the implication of the TDS and repercussion. Okay? Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, madam. Yes. What is your question?
While purchasing stationery, etc., functions for repairs, maintenance, no purchase policies followed, no quotation. Too many interruptions. No quotations are called for from different vendors, no comparative charts. Purchases and other works executed are from same vendors, which is improper. In some cases, no proper bills are on records. Even if the bills are available, they are unsigned, unstamped, etc., etc. Now, can you just give us a ballpark figure? How much amount has been spent for all these things,
Yes.
for the quotations, for repairs, for maintenance, for the bills? Just a rough figure, estimate how much of this amount has not been spent.
If I make a very general statement into this, then I will say that nowhere it is followed.
I beg your pardon, I didn't understand.
See, if I make a very general statement, now you said that you are telling me to quantify that amount.
Yes.
Okay. Now, to quantify that amount, it will take some time to me. But in general, when I look at the
Whole picture, yes.
whole picture, then I see that this is not followed anywhere.
This is not.
Followed at all.
What I'm saying is how much church money has been spent without being accounted for repairs, for quotations, whatever we have called for.
No, see,
how much money is spent without following the correct procedure?
That is what I
and
said.
And it would be, according to me, in lakhs.
Yeah.
And it is not accounted for, so don't you think that is illegal?
No, you cannot treat that as a legal or illegal, because properly the money is spent.
That's a very harsh word. Without calling for quotations, for repairs and all those things, without producing correct bills, and having bills from the same vendors not stamped, so that means those bills and stuff is not authentic, which means it's improper.
Yeah. So that is why the query is there.
What is the remedy?
The remedy is that you have to follow proper procedures. You have to call for proper quotations. Then you have to have a proper meetings. Then you have to, find out which vendor is suitable to you. And suppose now, as far as the example that I have given here, printing stationery. In school, the printing stationery is required throughout the year. So every now and then it is not possible for you to get the quotations and finalize for buying some small petty pens or chalks or something, and you cannot do that. But What is advisable here is that once the school starts, you should have some vendors. You give them your requirements throughout the year, saying that "Ki this will be the tentative requirements and this please kindly quote it." So once they quote it, then you have to get an sign from them saying that "Ki these rates will be applicable throughout the year or for some period of time.
Isn't there a cap for calling for, these petty expenses, if I may call that? There is a cap for it. You have to call quotation, I think maybe for 2 lakhs and more. Is
No,
that correct?
as far as
Or 1 lakh, as per
No,
income tax,
I'll
1
clarify
lakh and
that.
more, you have to call for quotation, am I right?
Yes, you have to call for a quotations, but the amount is not that too large. It is small petty amounts also. You need to have an quotations for that.
Sir,
You have to call for quotations.
sir, as you mentioned that being a Christian CA, you are auditing so many churches, and you did the audit for last financial year 24-25. Do you think this whatever you have audited and the pendency as far as the TDS and other tax related obligations, or you can say the liabilities on the church, do you give certification to our committee that they are maintaining this account properly, or this is a healthy audit statement? One sentence. Otherwise, all are asking to you. In fact, internal audit committee and treasurer are responsible to answer all these questions.
I wanted to call Theo Lazarus here also, because whatever
We would like to
observations
listen
I had,
from them
apart
also.
from them he was also part of that. So what is your question?
Is the pendency, the statutory liabilities on the church, do you say that they are maintaining properly this account? Because so many penalties and taxes we are paying.
Okay.
And income tax, we heard that from 3 years I am listening that we are getting notices from income tax department.
Now, as far as the taxation part is concerned, now I understand that that the church has gone in appeal. Okay. But then what was your liability on, I think that was somewhere in the March 2019, that is what I have seen. It is somewhere around between 18 to 19 lakhs.
This is the only interest you are talking about.
No, I am talking of tax plus interest. Principal is 9 lakhs, correct. Up to 2000. Because 1% per month, 1% per month is the. Yes.
And in 2000, and Treasurer sir, in 2022, I heard that there are 2 CAs we have appointed. One CA for purely for auditing purpose, and one CA for handling tax cases. Sir, as a CA, do you advise to any institute? So many industrialists are also here. We appoint only one CA who will take care of all the notices from every department, though it is a PF, ESIC or PT department. The only CA will take care of all the notices, and he will resolve all these issues. But our church is appointing a separate CA for handling tax cases. Is this okay, or this is against the ethics of audit profession?
You are asking question to him or to me?
Yeah, I'm asking to you,
Okay.
guide to our
Okay, I will
committee
answer.
and to our treasurer.
You are addressing him to, so I
Yes,
thought
I'm
you are-
addressing to
Anyway,
him.
I would like to answer that with the permission of John sir. See, it is always advisable to have one chartered accountant who knows the financials very well. And so if any, suppose queries or notices have been,
Sir,
served to the institution, so the chartered accountant who has audited, who knows in and out of all your accounts, so he may be in a better position to answer rather than you appoint some other chartered accountant, because once you appoint the other chartered accountant, then he has to look into all these things once again. Sometimes he may also require the help of the regular chartered accountant also.
Sir, once we appoint another chartered accountant, we shift from one chartered accountant to another in 3 years or 4 years, in some definite period. Why we shift it? Because we want to know what the earlier chartered accountant had do the adjustment and everything. That's why we transfer it. And while transferring, the old CA should transfer each and everything, all the data, soft and hard copies to the next CA.
Correct.
That is not happening. That's why we has to go back to the old CA, and our church is paying both the CAs same time.
Now that will be the decision of the PC to pay those.
Exactly. I
now
want
you-
to all congregation to know that we are paying unnecessarily to the two CAs same time. But if we hand over the charge entire thing to the next CA which is appointed, or the next audit committee or next treasurer, that is not happening. That's why we are losing money.
That you can say so, but that decision is always of your PC.
All congregations' responsibility to take care that everything is handed over to the next office bearers or the committee. That is not happening. I want to make aware all the congregation. This is the thing that we are causing loss.
Okay, you can say that.
Sir, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
In your audit observations, point number 3 is regarding the professional tax of
Yeah.
the school teachers.
Okay.
Now, it was not required to be cut, considering that 4 ayahs and 10 teachers, roughly 15, I would say. So, every month 200 rupees is compulsory, right? So, per teacher or per ayah is around 2,400. Considering 15 of them, we have paid anywhere between 35,000 and 40,000 extra, and we have already paid it to the government.
Correct.
Is it correct?
Yeah, we paid it.
Now, how do you recompensate those teachers?
Now, I am not the
Because it is done due to the ignorance of the PC. They did not consult you when you were appointed on the floor. That's okay. My thing is, I am going to tell them to take a refund. Forget they asking. I am going to tell them to take a refund. So 35 to 40,000, who will pay? Who should pay? No, it is, according to your observation, it is for 1 year. So 35 to 40,000 is cut unnecessarily. So who do you think should refund?
See, now what has happened is, the profession tax has already been deducted. And it is already been paid also.
Can that be adjusted?
No, it's lost. Once you pay to the government treasury, it's gone. So how can you
So this
compensate?
is a loss of about 40,000. Now who compensates this is your decision. Sir, I would like to ask another question.
Okay.
On point number 17, there is a Provident Fund Department has filed a case against the church.
Okay.
Why were the details not given to you?
Now, whatever during the audit time, I had got help of only Mr. Theo Lazarus.
Why has the
And-
PC not helped you?
I don't know. That I have written it in my report.
But according to you, this case filed by the Provident Fund,
Provident Fund Commission.
Provident Fund this against the church, you have not got any details.
No, no details.
But you didn't ask.
I asked. You see, Theo sir is also here. Ask him.
So you were not given.
No.
The meeting with the CA when he was here, he had not come.
Okay. Please listen carefully. One more point which I had wanted to ask you. Your point number 22. It says that budget is required to be filed.
Huh? Yeah. As
Budget,
required
budget
under
is,
rule, budget is not
budget is
filed.
required to be filed. Now we had a budget meeting in the last financial year.
Okay.
So in this financial year, I think we have completed 8 months, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
8 months.
Already.
So in the 8 months, budget was not filed.
See, the requirement of filing of budget is under the charity law.
Okay.
One thing. And that budget has to be filed before 28th or 29th of February, according to the leap year. The budget meeting has to be, as far as my knowledge goes, the church has to take the budget meeting latest by January, preferably in the month of December, latest by January. And
So you're
they
saying we
to
have
approve
time. We have
this
time.
year. So this 24, this 25, 26.
So we have
They
time.
should take it in the month of either in December or latest by January. So in that January, they have to see that this budget is passed and it is prepared according to the format. There is also a format. As far as charity law is concerned, they are giving formats for each and everything. So for budget also, they have given formats. You have to prepare in that format. And by end of February, with the copy of resolution, you have to file it with the charity commissioner.
So we have time.
We didn't did it.
You said Jan.
I said you have to take the meeting by Jan,
Okay.
approve those budget and file it in the month of February.
Okay, so we are already late by about 7-8 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Well,
have
my
not
next
filed for 24, 25. That is what
Okay.
my
Okay.
report.
My next question to you is, there is a general understanding given by the office bearers to the congregation that your cover page says it's all okay. But your audit observations say that there are no proper bills and no GST bills and GST is not cut and TDS is not cut and a whole list of observations you have given. Okay. But what we are given to understand is that your cover page is okay, so everything is okay. Can you elaborate on this?
Yeah, I can elaborate on that. See, what happens is, as I told previously, that the format of charity is only in yes and no. You cannot write some elaborated this thing. So if I want to give some elaborations into that, or I want to give some clarifications into that, that I have to always give it as a separate note to you, as an audit observations. Now charity is only interested to know that whether it is done or it is not done. They are not going into details. But the details is always required by the congregation, because I am reporting to the, now I am responsible not only to the congregation, but I am also responsible to the government. But when government asks me the answers in yes and no, so I write it only yes and no. But when I want to give some observations in detail, because people, general public, they don't understand. Yes, if I write said yes, what is yes? If I said no, what is no? But then when you are making a statement saying that my cover page says that it is, I have given a very clean report or something like that, you have to always correlate that report with my observations. Okay, now if I want, now whether you find any tedious provisions written on that first page, because that is charity format, they are not interested in tedious. But the same thing, income tax is more interested in that particular point. So as I told you that each and every act will have their own formats, so they will make you to write observations according to the format. This is the first thing. Now, if you say that there is some contradictory going on between those two, but if you minutely look into it and then the audit observations, you will find it that it is, to some extent it is okay, to some extent it is not.
So basically what you are saying is the cover page doesn't matter much, but your audit observations are for the congregation to understand and work on.
Yes.
Correct. Now I am asking you, what are the implications of not cutting a TDS?
This madam also asked, I said that you are required, they will quantify all the details on which the TDS is not deducted, and they will compel you to pay 30% tax on that, plus interest plus penalty, because they will come up after 2 to 3 years. So after 2 to 3 years, they will add up the interest also, they will add the penalty also and everything, and they will compel you to pay. Sir, let us complete.
Last 2016
एक मिनट. Vikram साहेब, त्यांना बोलू दे. Let us follow some proper system. Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Kale.
Yes, sir.
Just bear with me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Please,
No,
sit.
no.
Please, Mr. Albika.
No, I am comfortable.
I
will be answering more properly rather than sitting.
have 3 broad questions.
Yes.
Leave all this, put it aside.
Okay.
There are two parts. One is that you're an authority on accounts. Two, which is more important for me, you're a devout Christian. I'm looking at that today.
Yeah.
You're saying you're honored that St. Mary's is part of your
Correct.
scheme.
I do.
I have a very careful question I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
And you must think carefully and answer me that.
No problem.
In the house of God,
Yeah.
for last 3 to 4 years, there's a tremendous turmoil in this church.
Okay.
Lakhs of money has gone in for legal expenses.
Okay.
Relations built over generations,
Okay.
decades are destroyed.
Okay.
The historic image of St. Mary's Church, I'm 5 generations part of this church, 5 generations here. Talking about fraud, malintentions.
Okay. See, when you audit. No. I'll answer, then you can talk.
We are asking the CA. But let us answer the question. This is where I'm saying. I'm asking 3 questions.
No, he is asking me
I'm asking a question.
whether by looking into accounts,
Yes.
did I find any fraud?
Yes.
This is in short his question is.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Let me tell you, whoever the auditor is there in this universe, he is not told to unearth fraud in any accounts. This is the first thing. And he cannot, dig out any frauds unless and until he sees something suspicious into it. Okay. Now, as he said, there can be, procedural delays. There can be irregularities. That is understood. And that is what I said initially in my, sir, now I will talk.
I'm coming to my second point.
Ek minute, let me clarify this. In my initial talk itself, I made myself very clear that in my audit report, I am only disclosing the irregularities. That is what I found in your accounts.
That is procedural lapses.
Correct.
Can I say that? Now I'm asking you the second. Thank you. No problem. This is going on for 25 years. Procedural lapses is for 30 years. I want another question, answer. You are an accountant for 20, 30 churches. That's what I understood.
Around 75 churches.
Lovely. Please tell me, again you're an house of God. Is there something shocking, abnormal, what you see in the various other churches? Is it a big difference? No, this is something totally terrible happening in St. Mary's compared to the average 70.
Okay. Now, I would like to say one thing with the saying a big sorry to them. As you are giving me the promise of Lord, so I don't want to say something, which I don't want to talk, but now you compelled me to say so. Sir, tell me one answer for which year I am auditing? Which year? No, which year I am auditing? Okay. So, when should your accounts get ready for 24-25?
By around
July. Okay. I was called in your church on 9th October 2025 saying that no accounts are written. So what should I do? No accounts are written. No tally, nothing. That I don't know, sir. See, don't go in history. Now what you told me, that you only answer what pertains to you.
I said about the accounts.
Accounts only I am talking of. I am talking of accounts. I am not going beyond. I am talking of accounts. So 9th October 2025, there was a meeting in the church. I was called. Even Theo sir was also there. And to my surprise, it was seen that after the lapse of, we can say April 24 if I take it, and I take it October 25. So how many months, sir? 17 months? 17 months? 17 months your church is without an account. So what should I say in that? Tell me, what answer should I give you? This never happens in any church. See, most of the time, just a minute, most of the time, I compel every church to complete their accounts by 31st July. Why? Because I have my own professional commitments and I am committed to my Lord also. So I compel every church to ensure that your accounts are completed by May end, so that I get a 1 month and I complete all their accounts by July 31st.
See, to be fair,
Huh.
let's put this 1 year's been a little more turmoil. Just put
Okay.
it aside. That's what I'm saying. In the last 10 years, when has the accounts been in such a... Am I speaking
Forget
to you?
Dinesh,
Am I
Dinesh ji,
speaking to you?
let him talk. Let him talk.
Am I speaking to you?
Let him talk.
% difference in average of the 70 churches.
Acha. See, sir, in most of the churches, what I see that, I will not say that they are 100% correct, but whenever I am involved there, I ensure that I tell them that you should follow all this, and I have also given them such observations all the time. Literally this year, I have not left any church without giving my observations. And I have told them very clearly that I can't speak false in the church. So I am committed to the Lord. So I will give you the report which is correct. This is one thing. But over a period of time, I have seen that the people has improved themselves and they are taking proper bills, taking proper these things, and they are doing it properly. Now, if any church, if you are having a well-established, pastorate committee for many years, then I think that such lapses should not happen.
Because no systems are there. There is no procedure for anything. That I agree. That is there for 30 years. That's what happened last 5 years.
Okay, so sir, that means you want to say that what is going on for the years should
No.
continue?
No, that's exactly for last 20 years. No, don't laugh. Don't clap.
I
For
don't
20
want to
years,
clap.
not you. For 20 years, I'm telling them, do an SOP. We don't have an SOP for a petty cash. All these people are talking were PC members for 20 years. All who are talking were on the office bearer and PC for 25 years. I've been requesting, including Mr. Theos there, he's my senior. Can you imagine? I'm telling this for 15 years, a petty cash SOP. What is the reorder level basic thing? It's not there. I am talking the systemic failure. All these people are part of the PC 25 years. What did they do? I'm talking about that.
But you have already answered.
That's what I'm saying.
You only have questioned me and you have answered the question to answer to that thing.
But you agree that these observations is also there for other churches. One last point.
Yeah, last point. Okay, let him finish. Okay.
Last point. Yeah, Emma, last point. In the schedule, I think A, S and T, I think 4 are there. You clearly mentioned, is there any major issue? You said no, there's no major issue. Any abnormality? No. Again, I'm asking, I'm more interested broad. Leave that. Your observation, is any of the observations a major red flag for the church? Tell us. And the last point, when you get time, can you suggest, as a CA, as a Christian, Edward, St. Mary's Church, Reverend Councillor, these 10 points I suggest to rectify St. Mary's Church in the next 6 months.
Yes, I'll answer that. Have you completed your questions? Okay. See, this suggestion I have always been giving to the diocese for the last 10 years. What I am telling them is that you keep an orientation program. See, nobody is a learned person here. I will not say that he is a learner or he is learned or he is learned. But what happens is, people are enthusiastic, people are faithful, they feel that they should also, as I said that I want to serve the Lord, even they feel that they should serve the Lord. So, but they don't have the basic knowledges of all this. So what I told the diocese that you must have an orientation program every year or every third year for all churches, Please don't call me. If you feel that I am not the right person, please don't call me. But you can call a good speakers who can suggest, as you said, a good SOPs. What are the procedures to be followed while taking the offerings, while taking donations, while finalizing certain expenses? This have already been suggested. But unfortunately, the agony that you have, the same agony I carry, but the only way that I have is I keep mum. That is what I said. Now. I keep mum because I cannot change it. I cannot change it. Okay. Anyway.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to just point out that we are making all sorts of noises over things about which are not very properly defined. But last time when we were having a meeting, it was decided that we would go according to the constitution of the Church of North India, which was a document.
As per the green
which
book
is
you are
here.
saying.
This says very, very clearly what should be done and what is not to be done.
Correct, sir.
That one thing which we come to, want to, is very clearly says in there, I can tell you the page number, that they decided at the end of the financial year, within 4 months, that is by the end of July, the audit should be completed.
Correct.
There is no argument about it. Why and what now? Now, when this was brought up last time, the question came up that we were not very sure about getting who the auditor is, should be, or the CA. Here in this office, it has been spoken like this. We couldn't make up our minds. Where is the question of making up the mind? At the last minute in June, now you found one person. He was always there. So why wasn't he brought up at that time? So that's one issue. The issue is who keeps the documents of the financial documents.
Relevant papers, monies, cash book, ledgers. Where are these? Were these kept in the presbyter in charge or any other place? And if so, where?
See, as far as I am concerned, I think...
This is being read out.
Yeah, I beg a pardon here.
Hold on for 1 minute. Let me finish.
Okay.
We were talking about Mr. Kale and his report, what he has done. At the end of the report, he has made 8 issues he has pointed out. The serial number 1 to 8. It is shocking, disgraceful what he has said and what he has observed. It's ridiculous what is happening now. What are we doing? And I've got an answer for it. But let me hear all the stories and I will tell you the answer to what can be done for this. With this business of going this and I did this and you did this, but we couldn't decide this, there's a lot of rubbish. So I'll say my bit now, and at the end I'll tell you the answer to all this. And it's given in the same book which I'm talking about. And I'm sure you brought the book with me, Reverend. Last time you were the one who showed the book, I showed my book. It's the same book. So let's talk about this rules and conditions of the Church of North India. Not just I said this and you said this and that happened. So that is it. Thank you.
Yeah. Any continuation with the question?
Yeah, now my question.
Any continuation with his question?
No. No.
No, so, yeah. So, sir, what you are saying is right, that the books of accounts has to be kept in charge of the presbyter in charge, because ultimately he is the chairman or rather president of this whole trust. And as far as I am concerned, when I came to audit here, the books, all the books of accounts and all were there on the table, and I was told to, this everything is in front. So whether these books were brought from outside or whether it was kept here, I may not be able to answer. But this answer, I think Theo sir will give you in a much better way, because he was the person who had first taken over and then I had took over all this. Sir, please answer.
See, actually, the books that were available here was for 24-25. The books that are taken from the church are for the current year. And they are not here, they are at the Mr. John's house. Even today, the fixed deposit receipts are also with him. They're not in church. I had to ask him at least 10 times to please give me the account statement from October to March 25 as agreed, as approved by the pastorate committee. I didn't get it. I got it only on the 9th of October. And FDs were also shown to me only on the 9th of October 2025. And the minutes of the PC, that also Mr. Ranjan gave it to me immediately. Mr. Moses also gave it to me in advance. But they were all at home. Nothing was available in church. So if you had, I've asked them why. Mr. John said, I'll explain it. Mr. John said, I'll explain it to them. Agreed. When I asked him, I was told that Mr. John said, I'll answer the AGM. I did ask him. Yes. He'll answer the AGM, he said. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. According to our chairman, when we met him in August, when we questioned him about the accounts being in the treasurer's house, not in the church, he told us that they were doing honorary service, and whether they do it at home or whether they do it in the church or wherever they do it, they have the right to keep it with themselves. So is that right?
Let me answer this question. See, as far as I will go strictly by law. I don't want to know what is the sentiments that is going into your church. As far as the law is concerned, the books of accounts and the accounts are to be kept at the registered place of the trust. Now, if the registered place of the trust is this address, it has to be here. And if it has to be taken home for some work, then there should be an inward-outward register. And in that register, you have to write it, who has taken. Even the treasurer wants to take it, he has to write it there, saying that I am carrying this receipt books home for what purpose, and by what time he has returned it back, it has to be mentioned there. So whoever is the office in charge here, he has to keep that record. That is as per law. Now I don't know what is the procedure followed here.
2 points here.
Okay. Correct. Sir, one thing.
Why? You can get 100 things. You may even pass a budget. You get 100 things, out of which 80 are used, 20 go back. And you know what I'm talking about. And that is where the frauds happen, most of it.
You are correct at some point of time, because again you are talking on the procedural aspects. Now this procedural aspects has to be developed. No, sir, see, as far as our year is concerned, that is 24-25, and what major expenses that were done in your church, what you are addressing to, they are done after April. So I may not be able to comment. Even I don't know if you, sir, has to say something. But I have already spoken on that. That is not followed. I have made a statement very clearly.
I just have 2 points. So Mr. Edward Wood said that these are all minor lapses which have been happening for 15 years. So then maybe these office bearers are incompetent, and we can always look for better ones. It's a huge congregation, and finance is not a very difficult subject if you get interest. The second thing, why are new people not coming? We always see the same office bearers here. Why are they not coming? Membership is closed. Last time you have to be members for 7 years. And then that is the reason why for 15 years the same thing is going on. So find new people. Do you think finance is so difficult that we can't do it? It's not rocket science. It's very easy.
Okay. See, as far as the changes that you...
Very first person who went to the charity commissioner's court.
Okay.
I would like to... very first person who went to the charity commissioner's court.
Okay.
I would like to answer Edward Wood. I became first time PC member in 2016. And the second means PC minutes point is with me. And Ranjan only signed it, now current secretary. This is recorded in... Ranjan only signed it, now current secretary. This is recorded in 2000 July 16 PC minutes regarding professional tax and other tax PC minutes. Whatever PC meetings I attended, all the minutes record is with me, and everywhere I am extending help to the treasurer and to the secretary. But unfortunately, treasurer was not having any data with him. Every time I asked treasurer, what are the tax cases we are pending with the church? He said, no, I don't have. Then I called the internal audit committee members. There were 5 members in the internal audit committee. Out of 5, I was knowing 3 members. I can take their names also. Mr. Paul Loku, then Sabita Tati sister, and one more, Patole, Shailesh Patole. I called them, all the 3 members, and I asked about the pendency. They were not knowing anything. In frustration, I asked in which bank account we are operating. That also, that at least you know. Unfortunately, one of the internal audit committee members said, no, you ask it to Vanita. She knows everything. Then I came to know everything related to church account is with one family. And the secretary and his wife, they are handling everything from last 20 years. And they are not willing to hand over to third person, to the treasurer also. This is the point I realized. Then I went to the charity commissioner. They are not handing over to anybody. Congregation, this is not a single call to secretary, reverend is having a charge. And I told to the current PC members also, this is the pain I feel, that they are not willing to show to anybody. I asked that time secretary, give me the FD schedule. He said, no, I will not give it to you, not to anybody in the congregation also. This is the attitude of this secretary. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I came here and I asked treasurer about the audit findings. The time was given, everything was there, and I came in that stipulated time period. I asked treasurer some questions. He answered, no, we are sorry, we have not deducted TDS. Tell me, Vikram, what to do now? Then I told treasurer that this has happened. We lose the match. Now, the result we should wait. Then I asked about the FWO collection. 60% of the collection is not audited. There is no narration who paid that. So I asked, treasurer said, you ask secretary. I asked secretary, Mr. Secretary, would you like to show me the details of this? He said, I don't want to talk to you. This was his attitude. Hence, I went to the court. Edward, you are saying that every time. Why people went to the court? We are not fool to spend money from our pocket and time.
Hello, 1 minute. एक minute, please. No, forget about clarification.
No, 1 minute.
Hello, please listen to me. Please listen to me.
Mr. Kale, just I will, for help for everyone. No problem, friendly. You're still my brother. 1 minute. 1 minute. I have no issue at all. Who am I? You have 1,000 problems. What I am saying, now don't interrupt me. It's for good of all. What I am saying is, who do you trust? We are saying we are the church. We are unit. You don't trust your own people, but you trust some unknown government official. What I'm saying is that. Please, did you allow me to complete? Just wait.
Sir.
No, let me complete it, Mr. I am talking.
Sir,
Mr. Kale, let me complete.
What I am trying to tell is we are not, see, we are here, excuse me, I am here for only answering your audit objections. See,
let me complete. I am only going as per constitution. They're not allowing me to explain. Just
I
finish.
understand, sir, your agony.
I will explain to you one example. There are 7 steps, Mr. Kale.
Yeah, I know.
I have no issue. You have 1,000 problems. I'll stand with you where anything is wrong. I will stand with you. I could stand with a class 4, Mr. Patole, our sexton for 6 years. I can stand with him till his death. What I'm saying, you have a problem. In my limited understanding, there are 6 steps for internal redressal mechanism.
Correct.
Maybe 5, maybe 7. Let me speak. Please, let me speak. He has accused me. Let me speak. I'm talking for our good. What I'm saying, you can have 1,000 problems. I have no issue. But follow the process. Broadly, as per the constitution, there are, if at all, you don't respect Matthew chapter 18, then you go to court. First level. You have the church. In the church, there can be 3 levels. Now, he is part of the pastorate committee. Now, I do not know. You have an issue. I have an issue. You talk verbally. It's not working. Have you officially, I do not know, have you officially put on paper your issues and given it to the chairman of the PC that time? Maybe yes, no, I do not know. That's number 1. Number 2, if he has not, have you given it to the PC because you're PC person? Did you say, I want this as an agenda item so that you have 15 members, you should have gone to the pastorate. I'm asking you that. If I can do that for the class 4 employee who's not my member, Ratnakar.
Registered constitution is 1 year. The registered constitution is 1 year. The pastorate committee on its own, without consulting the general body, they made it 7 years. That was first violation. Second violation, they kept the period for the AGM as 18 months. Does anywhere in the world a AGM for a society or an organization happen for 18 months? It is always for 12 months. But they kept it for 18 months for whatever reason, maybe to accommodate somebody who had not paid the FW. Third point is that one FW, one vote. This rule was framed in the year 2015 with Reverend Azare as chairman. One FW, one vote. And so how do we make the voters list? Voters list will be made by those who have paid the FW. This one FW, one vote rule was also cancelled by the pastorate committee, and they said one FW, and if there are 5 members in the family, everybody can vote under that FW. So we objected to these 3 rules, and we told them, we wrote emails. We wrote emails to the, I have got, Suna bhai, Suna, mera sun. I wrote, not only me, 5 of us wrote emails to the chairman. We wrote emails to the pastorate committee. We wrote emails to the treasurer and the secretary saying that you are violating these rules. Please rectify them. Please, if you want to change them, please get it changed in the general body. We have no qualms about it. But don't have banana government and make your own rules and put it on us. But they did not listen. So what of escalation was, they are not listening to the priest. We escalated to the bishop. When we escalated to the bishop, we gave him in writing. He was shocked. He said, how they can change the rule? Then he gave a letter to the pastorate committee saying, please hold on, don't have your AGM. I will discuss this matter in my executive committee, which is coming in after 2 weeks. Till that time, please defer your AGM. But the pastorate committee did not adhere to the instructions given by the bishop. They went ahead with the AGM. They had the AGM without the chairman. Chairman was Reverend Kalsekar. He could not attend. So no, Reverend Kalsekar did not attend because bishop told him not to attend. This AGM was conducted without the chairman, sir. And Reverend Farande was elected as a chairman on the floor. Then when this news went to Bishop Rathod, he was very disappointed. He said, nothing doing, we should have, this should not happen. Let us have a reconciliation meeting with whatever. So 4 or 5 of us who are very vehemently protesting, Bishop Rathod said, I am sending a team from my diocese, the office bearers, and some 5 people came here in the vestry, and he called 5 people from the current PC, and Edward, you were also there, for reconciliation. I am sorry to say, we came there for reconciliation, we sat, and when these people saw us, they walked out of that meeting. It was very insulting, and the diocese people, see, Edward was there, Mr. Moses was there, John was there, Ranjan was there. Suja, I don't know who else was there. They walked out of I don't know why you walked out of that meeting. You walked out of that reconciliation meeting. Now, this was all before we went to court. Huh? Nobody wants to go to court. Kisko pada nahi hai. This was all before we went to court. No. Are bhaiya, suno. Suno, no. The story is not yet over.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Sir, story is not yet over. Sir, the court is not.
I'll tell you why.
Dinesh, bite with this.
Let him speak because he is accusing us of going to court.
Okay. Now, inviting our CA Kale is a different purpose. We are deviating from the purpose first. Wait. We'll discuss it. Right, we'll discuss about it. Thank you. Okay. Now, let us honor 1 minute. No. Wait. See, let us understand the purpose of. Wait. Okay. Please understand. Our CA Kale has come here with a different purpose. Not to listen to our past. He cannot do anything. Okay? He cannot do anything. Why we are discussing and deviating from the purpose? Please. Okay? When we'll have to discuss that, we'll discuss it. Wait, all of you wait. Now, right. Okay. We will discuss only about the accounts 24-25. Nothing more. Listen, one more thing. 12:30, I am finishing the meeting. Okay? I am finishing the meeting 12:30. Please sit, Mr. Sampson. Wait. Okay. Wait. All of you wait. We are not going to talk anything other. Okay, I'll tell you. Right. See, just now, Mr. Moses is telling that, sir, you have given comments about TDS. Just, I think Ms. Namala Raj is related to that thing. She says that everything is cleared. I do not know. Where should we ask her to give you answer for this? Yeah, wait. So we'll talk only about the TDS, these accounts. Wait, sir. Now there is some explanation. Wait. Okay. Let us use the expertise of Mr. Kale. Use it. Let us not fight when he is here for some other purpose. All the other things, it can wait. It is waiting for we are fighting for the past 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, whatever it may be. It can wait for a few more months and weeks. No issue. We'll try to solve everything as early as possible. Okay? Right. Yes.
You're mentioning about the TDS. I would like to know, these are the observations which you had mentioned. Had it be to be discussed with the treasurer first and given, or how it is?
Yeah. Have you gone through my report?
Yeah. For example, I'll tell.
No. I'll ask first answer. Please go on my last page.
Last page. Yeah, I had seen that.
What is written in that?
The treasurer would like that Mr. Gio doesn't know.
I am talking about 8th point.
Office bearers, no office bearer appeared before me to furnish the necessary information required. Okay. So now my next question is that, see, these are the observations which you had mentioned. Can it be rectified or can it be solved at our level, how it is?
At the moment, no.
Why?
You can solve this in next year. As I told, some madam asked me a question, ki now whether we can rectify that. I told her that ki the TDS which was supposed to be deducted in 24-25, there is a time limit to pay it. Once that time limit is gone, then you cannot pay it. So that becomes a disallowance factor in that particular year, that is 24-25, and you need to pay tax on that. Now suppose you want to pay TDS on that amount, now that is been disallowed there, you can pay in 25-26 and claim those expenses in 25-26, not in 24-25.
Okay. So my next question is, suppose we had already paid the TDS. For example, I am telling Sheetal Enterprises, point number 2. The party has submitted bill in parts. And last bill, we had deducted the tax. And we are having the challan on record.
I see, as far as I am concerned, when I looked into your TDS portals, I had taken a printout, isn't it? Ki what are the various challans that has been paid by the church. And we reconciled those challans with your amount paid against which those are deducted. We have only highlighted those items where no TDS was deducted.
No.
That sheet I have it. Unfortunately, I don't have now, but I can share it with you.
So this is one of the point. Then first, point-wise, if we want to discuss, it will be too lengthy. I feel that treasurer or the secretary should discuss this. Because the points which he is mentioned, TDS, TDS, apart from the TDS, there are many things.
See, I had even offered Mr. John, after giving the internal audit report, that let's discuss it. He said there is no need. I had asked Nirmala and Mr. Moses, let's discuss the points from April to September, because they were the secretary and treasurer. At that time, Nirmala came, we discussed it. Mr. Samuel didn't come, but we discussed it with her. And she said that, okay, we solved quite a lot of problems that were there between April and September. After that, when I submitted the report to Mr. John, he said there is no need to discuss. You go ahead. They are here, they can confirm it, whether we discussed it or not. Yeah. They didn't tell me not to speak. But the things that they mentioned and they did made me forcibly tell them that I will not speak. Because I was insulted by that. Was their report accepted by the PC? My report? No, it was not even shown. I don't know. You'll have to ask them. You didn't ask them? I asked them. They told me that. According to the general body, you are the convener of the internal audit. Yes. They told me that PC is not accepting you as the internal audit. That's why internal audit report was not accepted. It was not circulated. Yeah.
So let us not make an adverse comments here. Let us talk on accounts only.
See, let us limit ourselves at present. At present, let us limit ourselves only to the auditor report of Mr. C.A. College. I don't want any other discussion now. Anything related to, yes. Other than that, I don't want to take anything.
Okay. Now, I wanted to talk about this accounts point for a long time, but it has got the backseat because of several other things. Now, what I am going to talk about is purely about the monetary loss which the church may incur. Okay. No, not point number. I am talking purely about the monetary loss which the church may incur because of these discrepancies. I am not talking about the administrative lapses at all. Okay. Now, if you go to the general observations on the last page, he says in many cases, bills, invoice copies are not available, and even if they are available, the bills and invoices are unsigned. Even bills received by the trust are not in format prescribed by the law. Further, in some bills, GST is charged, invoice received is not as per the format prescribed by the GST. You know what is the implication of this? This means that there is every chance that the GST bill has been fudged. There is a businessman with us now, my Manish Kolatkar. He knows, and all of you who are businessmen, they know, a GST bill has a particular format. It cannot be filled by hand or it cannot be filled in anyhow. Your PAN number, your area code, everything comes on that bill. And now when the CA is making this strong observations, GST invoice not as per the prescribed format, let me tell you, general body, this is a very serious thing. There is every chance that the bills have been fudged. And this cannot be brushed under unless it is investigated. Now, we may pass this report saying that unanimously passed, but unless I would suggest, please investigate all these bills, because, why I'll tell you, he has charged GST when he is not supposed to charge, because if it is a fudged bill, suppose if he charges 18% to the church, he is supposed to pay that 18% to the government. But if he is not registered with GST, that 18% will go in his pocket. So the church could have saved that 18%. I want to know how many such non-format bills are there and how many 18%, 30% GST church has lost. Paying to the government is good, but paying to the vendor when he is not registered with GST, that is a malpractice. Many, of course, then again he is saying many vouchers are not signed by the treasurer. Okay. So I want to know how many GST bills are there for which we have lost money. There is no monetary mention over here. Secondly, there are at least 7-8 places I have marked out where TDS has not been cut. We have read these statements and then we have brushed it. Okay, we have just said. My question to the CA would be here, pertinent question. Sir, could you quantify the monetary loss? You have said 30%. We are losing in each total 8 transactions. What does the church stand to lose? 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, whatever. Could you please quantify that loss? That 30% amounts to how much? Because that is a monetary loss. This is not administrative. I'm not even asking the treasurer why he has not assisted him. I'm not even asking the treasurer why he has not filed the budget with the charity commissioner. These are all administrative lapses. But monetary loss is a direct going from our treasury. It is your FW money which we have prayed for at the altar. I want to know, sir, what is the implication of that TDS loss which we have lost? And the last thing and again, please understand, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because we are auditing for 24-25 when most of the expenses were very less. According to me, major expenses were started from 1st of April and it has run into lakhs. So monetary loss, there could be more. So last point is regarding the FWO. It is such a serious thing. We pay FWO every month in the envelope and it gets accounted for. Now this FWO money has to go in the FWO account. He has made a statement, the auditor, that only 204 members FW has been accounted for, whereas 13 lakhs is lying in FW account unaccounted for. That means people have paid FW. Suppose madam has paid FW thrice, but only 2 FWs have been accounted for. Just an example. Somebody has paid 5 times, but only twice it has been accounted for. And this money is 13 lakhs is lying idle in FW account. So, sir, treasurer sub, I want to ask you, this is a major expense. This is a major account expense in our, so how have you allowed this to happen? The FW, why 13 lakhs is lying?
See, we could not find out the FW number and everything. Hello? We could not find out. So it is there. We'll find out, and this thing, 13 lakhs is the amount come to the church. Church, we will.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, wait. Okay, right. I understand what all of you are feeling. Okay, I appreciate that. As Mr. Ashish already acknowledged, there was some issue. I'm speaking, madam. I'm speaking. You can hear me, I think. Okay? Okay. The first term, when I took over this church, there was a lot of issues. So with great difficulty, I think that time Ashish was the secretary? No? He was the secretary. And I don't know who else were the members. We put our heart, mind, soul, everything and broke our head. Finally, in the general body, not in the BC, we made some system. We approved. There was no objection. Not even one person objected to that. I clearly remember. Okay? Everything went on well. After that, something went wrong. I was not here. And I do not know why the system was not followed. If by God's grace, if Bishop gives me some more time for me, I will see that the system is rectified. I assure you, in this general body. Okay? So let us not keep on talking about it. I promise you that we will. What's it? Okay? I assure you, if I continue here for some more time, I will solve this FWO and this membership issue. I think this is going on for many, many years. For many years, new members were not added to the list. Okay? So I assure you, if I am here for some more time, surely I will solve this issue. Because in 2015, if I could solve it, if all of you could agree, why will not you agree now? Okay? We will solve the problem, but have little patience. Don't shout, scream, unnecessarily your BP will go up. Don't fall down by screaming. Okay? I don't want to take any risk. Don't scream. Speak softly. All of us can hear. Okay? We do not have any problem in hearing. And added to that, we have PA system also. So, softly speak. Don't scream. Don't shout. Okay? Especially, pardon me? PP tablets, you fall down, then the tablet. Wait, let me finish. Okay? So, keep that in mind. Once I say it is yes always. If it is no, it is always no. Okay? I don't go back in my words. But how long it will take, that assurance is depend upon your cooperation. Okay? It depends upon your cooperation. If you cooperate with me wholeheartedly, keeping the future of this church, this congregation, if you listen to me, I am not a dictator. I will also listen to you. We all will work together for the glory of God. Already, many times we said that we are sitting in the church of God. Always remember that. This is not some hall or somewhere. We cannot scream, shout, and next week we cannot come and bow down here. Huh? Why do we bow down during the service? So God is going out and now He is no more here. So let us maintain some decorum. Okay? Now TDS is not deducted. Now I request OL. You are here? Kindly bring all the bills now, immediately to the table. I want to see the bills. I want to see all the bills immediately. Please bring it to the table. But at any cost, 12:30 I'm closing, I have funeral. Okay? Whatever it may be. If not, I have some different idea in my mind. I will implement at any cost, whether you agree or not. But I am very sure you will agree. 100%. None of you will object to me. Okay? You will. I want to see all the bills. What he is saying is telling that it is not in order. One second. Okay. I also want to see, because wait, some of the observations were made, talks about something, though for the last 10 days I am searching for that minutes, I could not see from where these minutes or the reference to that particular minutes has come up. I also want to know, because it is there in the internal audit report. Right. Okay, please, I want to see the bill. Which is that bill? Please show me. To me? I am office bearer. Tell me. Yes, tell me. What is that? Yeah, what is that? You ask. Okay. No. Speak smoothly. Right. No issue. Okay. We'll see. We'll meet again. No, I have no time. I am going. Where is the minutes book? Where is the minutes book? It's here. Oh, help. Bring the minutes book. See, some of the things, please understand, some of the constitution don't go by letter, go by the spirit. Okay? Dinesh, I don't have the BP tablet here. I can't take your tablet. Okay? Dinesh. Okay, right. Okay, listen, I'll answer some of the things. Shh. Dinesh, don't shout here. Dinesh, please don't shout. I cannot take your tablet, TPB tablet. I didn't bring my tablet. Okay, right. Sit. Sit. Okay, sit. Okay, yeah. Go. Come. Dinesh, this is not the way. Dinesh, this is not the way to be here. This is not. No, I cannot accept.
All of the year.
I cannot.
Saying you are not able to see the minutes.
No, I saw the minutes, but I could not find the reference. I saw the minutes book. Okay, please understand one thing. The Constitution may say many things. Do we follow everything 100%? See, some of the things we'll have to understand. If I'll have to make, I'll have to make the minutes. How I will make? I'll go home and write. I cannot sit here and write the minutes. Huh? What? No, I have no time to sit here and write. I'm not a employee here to sit and write. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That can be done. So let us see how many people come forward and take the post. We'll see. Okay, wait. Right. Now things are going on. They are going through the bills. Wait. Yeah, you have the right, left, center, middle, everything is there. All of you sit. All of you sit, please. Yes, I made it very clear. Before somebody talks, says, "Are you a priest? Let me sit." Okay, that can happen in your church anytime. Okay, I don't want to have that kind of insult from you for no reason. I really don't know. I want explanation from him why he made that statement. If I have made some nonsense, if I spoke some irrelevant things, somebody can ask. But let them finish. Let them finish. We'll see what comes out. Okay. Please understand, Mr. Kala is here. Let us make use of his expertise. He will not come every Sunday. I will come every Sunday. Every Sunday I can have meeting. Okay? So let us not waste his time. One second, Jack. Right. Okay. We all of us are here. Every Sunday I can come and spend time with you. But let us close this. See, I respect your feelings, but you are not at all respecting me. I respect, when there is a remark, the bill is burst, I immediately call for the bill. Okay? I immediately said, bring the bill book. That's all. But you don't listen to me, you don't honor my words at all. I'm very much hurt. This is not the way for you to be here. If I go to that extreme, in 1 second I say, bring the bill book to the table, it is here, they are going through it. But when I say, please keep quiet, maintain peace, speak softly, this is what I am telling. I am not telling you not to speak, keep quiet, shut up, I am not telling. I am telling you, please wait. Why can't you listen that much? What are you going to achieve? No food. Please remember, there is no biryani. We are closing the meeting and going home. Okay?
I had made a request. I'll give it to you. I had made a request to the CA, Kalisab. I had made a request to him. Could you please quantify the TDS loss for last year?
It may not be possible for him to answer. Okay. Really?
Then see what question is asking, what sir is saying that we need to quantify, but if on an average if I take it, that is what I have seen here, if I add all those things, I think it will land up somewhere around 7 lakhs.
Right. Got it? That's all. Okay.
Tax.
So, see, Kale, as a lay person, right, not everyone is adept in accounts, as one would think. And accounts is not an easy subject either, right? So as a lay person, I would just like to understand, if your observations are so grave, as is being said by many, why would you then give a clean chit in your schedule to the church?
I clarified initially that I have to say only yes or no, I cannot elaborate there.
I understand. So if there is a discrepancy, you can say no. Why do you say yes?
See, now let us take this one example.
I mean, nobody has stopped you from giving a red flag, right? If the bills were not there, you are still saying there is no discrepancy in your schedule. You could have said no.
See, when I have to
yes or no is an answer.
See, when I say no, it is 100% no. If I say yes, then there is something there.
Right.
Okay. If I cannot answer yes and no together, you got me?
So now,
let me tell you clarify.
Right.
Now, if you look at my report itself, which you are talking of, what the first point says? Whether the accounts are maintained regularly and in accordance with the provisions of acts and rules. Ek minute. I have written yes. Why?
You have said yes.
Why I have written yes?
This is what I want to know from you.
Yes, this is what I want to answer. I have already answered. I said yes because the day I started the looking at accounts, but what was that date? I cannot write a date here.
Okay.
That facts I cannot write here. I got the accounts on, I was called on 9th October. I was told that no accounts was returned. Then they told me that after 15 days we will take 15 days to write it. Then internal audit will take up. He will take another week or so. And then I will look at the accounts. I cannot elaborate here.
Fine. So if you cannot elaborate, now irrespective of whether you can elaborate or not, right? You have still gone through all those accounts, right?
Yeah, because
right?
the
Okay.
day I get it in
Yes.
my hand.
Yes.
So the question is whether you have received the accounts or not. I have to say yes.
Oh, that's just the first point. I'm saying a general overview, I'm saying. So you said that it should be 100% for you to say either yes or no, which is not. Fair enough. So if it is not 100%, right? Now I would think if it is grave, if the difference was really grave, about a 50-50 if I take, right? I would think, it's my opinion, I don't know the law, if it is more than 50 non-compliance, I should say no. If it's less than 50 non-compliance, I should say yes or whatever, right? So by you saying yes or no, you are saying that there is some discrepancy, but it's not that big that I should say no. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Correct? So if it is not that big, that you say yes or no, whatever it is the question, right? So then, again we come back to the same point. It's mostly probably procedural lapses,
Yeah.
systemic things.
Yeah.
So what I would say, just as a closing thing I would like to say, if it is procedural and systemic, and we all know that the same issues have been going on for years, right?
Yeah.
It's not a today thing. Instead of arguing about it, we just find a roadmap to move ahead, fix what is not done, and then put systems in places so that we don't come here every year, shout, scream, accuse each other without any proof, and create a chaos in the congregation. This is my suggestion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. What she is ultimately she's trying to tell is, I'll answer everybody. What she's trying to tell is that there is some procedural lapses. I have answered already this question, saying that there should be some orientation, something knowledge has to be given when the new PC members are on placed. But that is not there in our diocese. So this suggestion is already given. If this thing happens, then I don't think so this will come up. And since this is a religious organization, any auditor you go to, he will always take a little lenient view on this. Even small little thing is seeing that it is been done. He feels that next time everything will be done. So we don't want to get it exposed. And that is the reason this report is given in such fashion. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Now, okay, I have a question about the tax penalty of 18 lakhs until 20...
That was till March 2019.
19, right? So can we not just pay it and whenever the appeal comes in our favor, can it not be adjusted? Why we still waiting and incurring?
Yeah, I got the question, I'll answer. No, you cannot answer. Let me answer. Please. See, because you don't know what is the answer. I will tell you, sir. Sir, let me talk. See, madam, what happens? If there is some income tax issues are there and you don't agree to those issues, so you go in appeal. So the moment you go in appeal, then that demand is stayed. That means you don't have to pay any single money out of that, but you have to pay only when the appeal comes, when the appeal order is there.
Okay.
If suppose the order is in your favor,
then we don't have to pay.
you don't have to pay. But if the order is not in your favor,
then we have to pay with interest.
then we are making aware to the congregation that If the order is not in your favor, then the demand that has been raised up to March 2019, it is 18 lakhs of rupees. This Mr. saying something about paying of taxes, that is already been adjusted. This figure is the latest figure, 18 lakhs.
Okay.
And this 18 lakhs is up to 2019 they have calculated, which is very much shown on the portal. It is universally seen. It is not that only I am seeing. You can see it.
Anyone can see it, okay.
And from that, suppose tomorrow the order is not in our favor, then 1 month, 1% per month.
We
So
have
you
to pay
take
the
it from
penalty.
1920, 2021, 2122, 2223, 2324, 2425, 2526. So these are 7 years. Less 6 months. So 6.5 months, that is around 72 plus 6, 78 months. So 1% per month means 78%. 78% of the basic tax, which was 9 lakhs.
Okay.
So
It's not compounding.
no problem. So 9 into, say, let us take it 80%, that is another 7 lakhs.
Okay.
So add 18 plus 7.
25.
Now this picture will only come into existence only if the order is against you.
Okay. Okay.
So till then, you have to wait. Okay. It has been highlighted only for information, not for debate.
Okay.
Next question.
Excuse me, I'm going to say only 2 words. From all our discussion, I can find out, I come to the conclusion, one word only. There has been a massive fraud
I will not say.
where everything is not seen. You have already.
Yes, sir. Please don't comment when she talks. Please. Please don't comment when anybody is speaking. It's my humble
Just
request.
as you have made all the observation, bills are made without, everything is no, everything is negative. In your observation, where is your observation? Please give me that last page. In the last page of observation, everything is summed up in a nutshell. Bills, invoices not available. Invoices unsigned. What does all that mean? Unstamped. Bills received by trust not in the format. GST not charged. Vouchers not signed. Collection sheets not signed. Minutes they have already covered. No quotations. All these things are illegal. No quotations are brought for all these things. And he has said the quantified roughly, approximately, the loss is 7 lakhs to the church. So many things are written over there. Everything is negative. General observations is negative report against the pastorate committee. I want to take us back to a few years when we found that massive losses were there. Reverend Azariah was witness to that. The treasurer was Daniel Suranshi, and the general body said we have to file a suit against him, and that had been filed, and it is pending in the criminal courts in the Under Negotiable Instrument Act. And he has also said, why did we not file a criminal suit against him also? At that time at the AGM, I did say that that is also tenable in law, but they said no. So anyway, that case is going on. Now, this will be prejudicial against one member when there is no other word to say but fraud is detected. We go and file a case in the court. Now when we can see 7-8 lakhs is going to be a loss to the church, everyone sitting over here is a steward, not only those who talk. Everyone is responsible to guard the Lord's treasury. And therefore, if any amount is missing due to negligence, a milder word, criminal negligence, then it has to be reimbursed. Now, I want to also give one very, very small example which you may not really, not so important is, for about 3 months I used to bring flowers when Reverend Sophia was here. I used to buy it from, near my house there's a flower market. I didn't buy from a regular shop, but the people who sit on the road and they sell. And they sell it at a lower price. So I bought it and they gave one chakkacha receipt that was not accepted because it was not a proper receipt. And they said we cannot pay because it's not a proper receipt. Fair enough, that was correct. I bore the loss. I'm applying that example here. When all these things have not been accounted for, bear the loss. You bear the loss. You didn't call quotation. All these things, all the observations written over here, which I will again write on my emails to everybody, is whatever is not there, whatever negligence, whether inadvertently or willfully done, loss must be reimbursed to the church because it is God's money. My own money, if I undergo a loss, that's my thing. God's money, you cannot fool around. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
4 minutes more.
Sir.
I have one more thing to do. Now, I have only
Sir,
4
last
minutes.
4 questions. Last 4 questions.
4 questions?
No, they want to,
Only 4 minutes more.
Okay. I will answer in 1 minute. I will answer. Yeah, you are authorized to see. You can write a letter if it is not been orally accepted. Write a letter to the PC. You can access it to those accounts. Yes, madam.
Yeah. Can I just say
something? Ruben, 1 minute. Huh.
20 years of my AGM in this of church. So first time CA comes for AGM, GB, and given answering to the all questions. I know that Kalesa's time is very important, but I really appreciate your efforts, sir. There is a point number 8, actually already Ashish addressed that about regarding the FWO. You clearly mentioned that there is a doubtful of FWO amount. And furthermore, you wrote one statement that there is no permanent member register maintained by the trust. Okay. So I would like to add here, there was a charity commissioner inspector report also there, and which is mentioned the same, right? Okay. The second point is...
He mentioned that there is no permanent register.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
fine.
And this was 3 years back, but this is not yet implemented, right? Okay. So, sir, we need to think of this.
No, sir has immediately told me that it has now been prepared. It is there on place. Okay. You can see it.
So, one more thing, sir. When we start meeting, that time we said that there is a appeal for this income tax amount and all, whatever we are not paid and all. Okay. But if so, tomorrow it's that appeal is against us.
Okay.
Against us. Assume that it is against us because it's already 7 years passes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So who is the responsible to pay that amount? Sorry to say, church cannot, because this is a negligence. Last 20 years, last 20 years, Mrs. Vanita and Ranjan and sir is taking the account. I think so GB can decide that who will pay that amount.
See, why? Let me tell you one thing. Please be positive. One thing. Please be positive. Please pray. See, who is going to pay, who is not going to pay. Ultimately, it is a loss. So let us pray to the Lord, saying that please help us. Whoever the CA is fighting your case, let us strengthen him by in our prayers and let us see it is positive.
Okay, can I just can, yes, yes.
That I will not insist. That is up to you and the PC.
Okay, I just want to say, I have not said anything till now, but I would just like to say, see, we are in a bicentenary year, already 6 months have gone. Okay? Now, we've seen there are many discrepancies in the account. The church is in loss of 8 lakhs. So I would suggest to you, Reverend, that whoever is the cause of it should pay this and the entire committee should resign. Because they have lost the trust of the church. They have lost the trust of the church. See, we cannot continue in this vicious circle again and again. We bring out a point and they deny. We bring out a point and they deny. Let them be aside. See, I don't have any appreciation on your professional qualification. But leading a church is different. You need humility, you need inclusiveness. Already we find a problem in membership. Just before the meeting, some associate member came to me and asked, can you raise my point? I mean, there's so many problems in church. This committee should step out. Because our church, this is a bicentenary. Try to get this. We have to take this church forward. Let them step down, have an ad hoc committee, whoever it may be, and let them take this church forward at least in this year. And till that time, we can sort this. Whatever is the issue that has happened or been created can be solved. So,
okay, right. Now, wait. No, I cannot keep on extending like that. It's okay, enough.
On Thursday, I came to see the account.
No, I asked for the bill. I asked for the bill. Yeah.
On Thursday, I came to church to see the audit files. I saw only one invoice, one quotation and one invoice, which I found bogus just by making one single phone call. Mr. Samir, the then PC member is witness that he was wondered. Just a phone call, I found a single quotation which is a bogus quotation. In the language of court, it is says it's a bogus. How many quotations we collected, bogus quotations we collected? Please answer, all the PC members should answer. Are they not responsible for this bogus quotations? Samir, you should also answer.
Okay, come sit. Give the bill and the
This bill or quotation what Mr. Shenke is talking about is regarding the lightings which we do for the church. Now these lightings we usually give to Mr. Mogre, who is from the Bishop's School. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Mogre does the lighting for the church. Always means, yeah, because he is doing it.
Okay, please listen first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the amount is 7,500 rupees. Okay, that amount was 7,500 rupees. He does it for 3rd of July. Okay, this amount he charges for 1 day, but he keeps the lighting on for a week or 10 days at least. Okay, so that's why we have a consideration for him, is that he's giving us 1 week free, charging only for 1 day, because he's from Bishop School. Okay, so now this is something Mr. Shenge has called up, and there was a quotation which was attached to it, and it showed about a Mogre only on the Truecaller. I have called that person and I have asked him that how this Mogre name appeared in this Truecaller, from what, like what is this? So these Mogre family itself, there are 3-4 brothers who are into lightings and decorations. Now because Mr. Mogre, yeah, there are 4 brothers who are into decorations. And because
okay, Mr. Ashish, please wait, because you are Kale and he is Kale, both are not same. Okay, it is something like that. Same problem.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
So
allowing
they are into
anybody.
the same
I have no
business.
time. You may have enough time. I don't have. Yes,
And
continue.
Actually, we had, we actually take help from the Bishop School. So that time we had asked them that, Mogre that time had asked me that why don't you give me the lighting work? I said, we have already give Mogre. But that Mogre, he said, is my other brother who does this work. So after that, he gave us in a very cheaper rate, 7,500 for 1 week he keeps the lights on for the church decoration. And that's why we consider him. So that is what I would like to clear.
Okay, because I asked for the bill, I allowed him to speak. Now,
it's enough. Okay? Now I want to make one small closing remark by saying there is some confusion in the name. It's a family name. It's like Kale, because there was a story, our CA is related to Ashish, and that is why in the general body, he provoked people to make him the CA of a... Wait, I know that. I don't want your confirmation. This is how this... Okay, right. I'm not interested in knowing all that thing. That is how there is also a name confusion in the name of that Mogre. There are so many Mogres. That is the thing. And one humble request to you. When you are in the church, when I am in the church, we all try to do something good to the church. We are not here to loot money. Okay? Intentionally. Unless I am Daniel. Okay? Unless I am Danny. Nobody will... Madam, I am not allowing. It is closed. That's all. Sit. Okay. No. Meeting is over almost. Sit. So, unless I purposely decide to loot, there may be some mistakes, procedural lapses. Dinesh, you are allowing everybody? Or I allowed to? One second. Wait. I'll give the bill to you. If you approve, I will approve immediately. Give the bill. Where is the bill? Huh? There is no date, no name, nothing. No, I am telling you. No. Tomorrow you will say, I have approved because it is fraud. No, I saw the bill. That's why I am not approving. It is not at all bill. Tomorrow you will say it is fraud. Our friend will come and say it is fraud. Okay? Nobody will approve that bill. Okay, right. Now, listen.
Why are they not clearing it? Sophie said it would be clear. You are witness for that, Nirmala?
Okay, why she is not given the money then? If it is Sophia's time. You yourself will not approve it. Okay, we can give money and solve the issue. If you wait, if you discuss, let the general body decide. I will put the bill to the general body. If it approves, let them give. Because tomorrow, the CA should not say, or some of you should not say, it is bogus, it is fraud. It is like that. I saw that. I saw the bill. Will you approve? No, that is not the procedure. Is that the way to approve the bill? Is that the way to approve the bill? Is that the way to approve the bill? So, right. Okay, now, I want to thank our CA for coming and clarifying all our doubts, even without discussing with our office bearers. I personally invited him. Even I did not tell them that he is coming. It may be a surprise. Not today. We'll meet again. Okay? Okay. Sir, if you want to make any remark in 2 minutes, okay, please. That will take a decision later.
Well, what I say is...
we'll see. Wait.
Please. See... Please keep quiet.
All of you wait. We are not discussing that now.
See, we were here for only discussing the accounts, and I hope that the final conclusion that you had in your mind is that we had a serious irregularity. Fine. And please, forget about passing and not passing, but what our Reverend has said, that he accepts it and he says that all these things will be cleared in coming months. So let us as I told that we are not, learned ones, but we will take up this job. Mr. Reverend has taken the responsibility. He will take it up, and he ensures that everything will be get cleared. So let us put full stop to all this before we close. Theo sir wants to speak only 2 minutes, for a minute, then I will talk and we'll finish the issues. Okay, fine, thank you.
One thing is that before we finish the issue, we must decide who's going to be the next CA and who's going to be the internal
Sir, this is not the time to decide that.
Sir?
Not, I'll wait.
Yeah.
This is not the time to decide on that. Wait. This is the problem. We don't follow any system. This is the problem. You people don't follow any system. That is the problem here. Anybody will propose anything.
Okay,
Right.
okay, I'll
Thank
put
you.
rest to this solution.
Right.
Okay, correct, you're right. Yes, yes. Please.
Come, please,
madam.
All of you take your seat.
Please.
Right, don't worry. I'll take
Please.
care.
Okay.
I'll take care. You don't worry.
Madam, please.
It's not your issue. Come.
Okay, anyway, I thank all of you for calling me here, especially our Reverend who has called me here. It is a very rare occasion that people call me on such occasions, but nowadays in our churches people are calling me during the AGMs, and my intention is always this, that we should get little bit some knowledge about the functioning and management and administration, and we have to ensure that my intention is always this, that we should see that the management and administration is strong, because the image that we carry outside is not good. Let me tell you very frankly, when we go to Charity Commissioner's office, or rather when I go to Income Tax office, when I talk to the various level of commissioners, they always tell me, "Arey, what your churches are doing here? See how the mess is going on." So I feel very pity, and that is the reason why I have that zest that I should do something for my community, and therefore I am here. So I don't insist that whether my appointment is there for the next year or not, that I will not say so. It is left to you all. But I really enjoyed working with you, also with these people. Whatever that I had mentioned, it was only for the betterment of church and not against any people. Let me tell you very frankly. I am not against them, nor I am against you, but I want to see that the things are streamlined, done properly. So tomorrow, no legal person, or rather any government department points it out to us saying that these people are, all mess is going on. At least they should say this, yes, mess is there, but little which can be bearable. This is what Madam was saying, how she was differentiating between 50% and 50% and more. What I will say is, we should be compliant more than 50%. So that even I am happy while writing the report. I also took at least 2 days. Let me tell you, I took 2 days whether I should write this or not. I was praying to the Lord saying that what should I do? I didn't like it to write such a report. But I prayed. But then somewhere in my heart it came that no, at least there should be some eye-opener. If I keep quiet today, then even you will also say that okay, everything is okay. And as brother said that this is coming for years, let us stop somewhere. Let us stop somewhere. And let us continue in a better way and proper. So once again, a big thank you to all of you for calling me here, especially Reverend Sir, and just getting some knowledge out of what we have done. Let us keep it here back. Let us not carry forward. Whatever decisions as a congregations you want to take it, I will only humbly request you that take it in peacefully way and patiently. This is what I would like to say. Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to, once again, I want to thank our CA for all his cooperation, help and everything. And I will keep in touch with him and I will see what is to be done even in the days to come. I also want to thank our dear friends who have come from the diocese as observers. We will see how to take decision in the days to come. Actually, I wanted to discuss some very, very important matter. It is important to me. May not be important to you. But in the days to come, unless we complete this, probably we may not be able to go forward. So I wanted to discuss it, but not now. So I adjourn this meeting again as I have told in my message, this is a New York. Whatever it may be, keep everything aside. I don't want to have a meeting in December. Let us have a peaceful Christmas, love one another, forget all the things. No one does any damage to the church knowingly. I always feel that I'll have to do something, but sometimes, as Sir already told, we are not qualified. We do not know. We do not know the procedure, so we get into trouble. That is the reason. Knowingly, most of us do not know, unless there is somebody willfully does it. That we cannot stop. And also remember, Jesus selected 12 disciples. One Judas was there. Everywhere, one Judas will be there. We cannot expect 100% perfect church. Church is for sinners. Every packet of playing card comes with two jokers. Without that, you cannot buy. Jokers are always there in any packet. This is in the church also. But let us try to overcome all our differences, as Sir already told. Let us not carry what we discussed, all the differences, everything, leave it here. I see one problem. We come here, we pray, and we believe that God will take care of everything. How many of us are ready to leave all the differences here and go out? Most of us don't want to leave it here. We want to carry it back. We want to carry it back. That is the problem. That is the problem. Very, very few. Even just for the sake of you are not able to raise because you wanted to be genuine in your commitment. I urge you, leave it here. The Bible tells us when Hannah was praying, after that, her face was not sad at all. She left everything there. Let us learn to leave everything here in the church. When we go out, I was happy. Edward was hugging. Yes, they went for a tea or what? See, this is very bad. We all are hungry. You went out. Right. Okay. That should be the nature. One humble request. When we discuss all these things, we always feel that this is Indian team. This is Pakistani team. That is it. That is it. We fight like as though we are fighting the war. I'll arrange for it. Okay? Why do we think like that? They are here volunteered to serve. Now, if you feel that they should not, we'll see in the days to come how to go about. That's all, nothing more. You come forward. But my difficulty is, in the last AGM, all of you spoiled it. All of you, not one person. When the priest was asking, come forward, we'll have internal audit committee. Not even one person came forward. Why? Now you're shouting and screaming. Not even one person was willing. It is your mistake. Do you understand that? Now you're shouting, screaming, at whom? You should shout at you. You should shout at you. If you would have come forward, do you think that today we'll be in this position? I speak because I'm not a part of the problem. Okay? I'm not part of the problem. As Mr. Wait. Enough. Wait here. Wait. Okay? As our brother, Mr. Chandrakant Kale, came here to felicitate and give you some solution, I am also here. Take our suggestions, cooperate with us wholeheartedly. Don't look at us with suspicious eyes. We are not here to do anything harm to the church. Okay? Please have some more, give me some more time, be patient. As if I could solve the issue in 2015, I'm very sure now also I can solve, but I need some more time. That's all. With that assurance, I request all of you to stand and say the Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Now may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of Father, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us all now and forevermore. Amen. Go in peace. Have peaceful lunch at home. We have not arranged anything. Because December we are not having any meeting. Probably January we'll meet again. It's